Good morning. I am Sarita from Department of English, SPC Government College, Ajmer. And this is MA final class of paper 7th. Students, today I am going to give you a brief introduction of George Orwell's essay Down the Mine. Down the Mine is an extract from George Orwell's famous autobiographical book Road to Wigan Pier. It's an autobiographical work and was published in 1937. The best part of this book, that is Down the Mine, details the life of coal miners who were not unemployed but hard at work on the coal mine. In 1936, the outstanding social and political problem in Britain was unemployment. Millions of workers were unemployed, they were jobless, with the result that many people were underfed and lived in poverty and dirt and squalor. Although many remedial steps were taken by the government, but like unemployment allowance was also given to the jobless, but the condition remained quite miserable. And the situation was very painful. Working men wanted to work, but there was no work. The result was worry, tension, hopelessness, and despair. England was going through the most critical period. It was a period of economic depression, social dissatisfaction, and tensions. Under such circumstances, on behalf of many organizations, Orwell was requested to survey the miserable conditions of workers of England. The editors of the Left Book Club, Professor Lasky and Mr. John Strachey, invited Orwell to prepare a documentary. And Orwell accepted this request and left his work and also his garden, because he was very fond of gardening, but he left that also. He left all his work and went to live with the unemployed. He lived with the coal miners, the jobless workers, and the poor. And when he came back, he wrote his book known as The Road to Wigan Pier. So this book, Road to Wigan Pier, is an account of those experiences. And Down the Mine at the Coal Face is the second chapter of this famous book. It's a delightful documentary, or say an example of Orwell's amused eye resting upon people and their surroundings, and his power in describing what he saw in prose as clear as a window pane. It is so picturesque. The whole essay is full of brilliant sketching. Instead of describing the unemployed miners, the author describes very picturesquely the conditions of drudgery in the mines, the way in which these coal miners have to work. So I just changed the slide. So this is an autobiographical essay. It is also a political treatise, a sociological document that combines the traits of autobiography, reportage, and documentary writing. Orwell described the torturous conditions of work in the coal mines and emphasized the importance of coal and coal miners in modern industrial civilization. He has also given a detailed account of the process of extracting coal from the mines. and he has all sympathy for the hard lot of workers in coal mines, the appalling conditions of work, the compromising, choking atmosphere, the heat, coal dust, noise of machines, and the painful walk, rather sort of crawling within the mines. All these things have been faithfully described by him in this essay. The essay also conveys the writer's sympathy for the underpaid workers who live a life of poverty and physical discomfort to make civilized people in the world comfortable. Orwell described the process of extracting coal, such as cutting, blasting, and extraction. The importance of the coal miners' work in maintaining the civilization is pointed out towards the end of the essay. Thus, this essay is a kind of introspective work, a work of reminiscence and self analysis, a work of introspective autobiography. This essay also contains the elements of a political treatise and a sociological document. It combines the traits of autobiography, reportage, and documentary writing, mainly to report on the condition of coal miners in England. So, very faithfully and in great detail, he described the conditions of the coal miners, the poor people, the underfed people, and how they have to work. So, this is the brief introduction of this essay, from where it has been taken, and the main points we have discussed. That's all for today. Thank you.